Unraveling Idioms. The meaning of a wet blanket. Hello, and welcome to our English Idioms Explained series. Today, we're diving into the colorful world of idiomatic expressions to understand what it means when someone is called a wet blanket. So, grab your notepads, and let's get started on this fascinating journey into language. An idiom is a phrase or an expression that has a figurative meaning that is separate from the literal meaning of the words it contains. For instance, kicking the bucket doesn't mean literally kicking a bucket. It means to pass away. Idioms add a splash of creativity and cultural richness to the language, making it more vibrant and expressive. The phrase, a wet blanket, dates back to a time when firefighters used wet blankets to extinguish fires. Just as a wet blanket snuffs out a fire, a person described as a wet blanket is seen as someone who dampens enthusiasm or enjoyment. They might be overly pessimistic or unsociable in situations where others are trying to have fun. Let's see how this idiom works in everyday conversation. Don't be such a wet blanket. Join us for the karaoke night. He really was a wet blanket at the party. Not dancing or smiling at all. In both examples, a wet blanket refers to someone who diminishes the fun or enthusiasm of a group. There are several synonyms you might hear that convey the same meaning. Party pooper, killjoy, spoil sport, downer. These words can be used interchangeably with a wet blanket in the right context. We hope you've enjoyed learning about the idiom, a wet blanket, and can now use it to add some flavor to your English conversations. Remember, idioms can be fun and engaging ways to express yourself. Until our next video, keep practicing, and don't be a wet blanket about learning English. Goodbye, and happy learning!